grace, we were meant to love. We will walk with hope. We will live for peace. We are here to love with a heart of gold. Touch another's life, move another's soul. From your place within, breathe out love tonight. Send it on the star. We can't stop these wars. We can't stop these wars. We are here by grace. We were meant to love. We will walk with hope. We will live for peace. We are here to love with the heart of gold. Touch another's life, move another's soul. From your place within, breathe out love tonight. Send it on the star. We can't stop these wars. We can't stop these wars. I believe, like sweet morning King Jesus, in a nation for peace. Hold your hands, for the children of the world. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. We are here by grace.
Thank you, Larry. And musicians. Let's begin with an Om. And let's invite here our guides and those that are dear to us, holy ones that watch over us, guide us, help us. Let's make sure we connect in this moment and ask them to be here with us. And then we open ourselves to their grace. I'd like to ask if there's anyone new here that's never been to a peace meeting before. No? Okay, great. And how many never met Hilda in the flesh? Okay, wonderful. So I welcome all of you, and we have a wonderful evening planned for you. Danny and Doris are going to speak, and we have a Hilda meditation from an MP3. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Okay. That we're going to play for the meditation. Catherine's going to sing a song for us, play her harp. I've been listening to a lot of Hilda's MP3s. Does anybody else? Yes? Okay. Well, they're only $2 a piece, and quite amazing. Really, I have a machine that I go on, and for 20 minutes, so I turn on the MP3 and just sit there and listen. And it's amazing to me that I guess I'm in a whole different space 35 years later. But really, it's a testament to Hilda and the meetings. I mean, they are so vibrant, and Hilda gives these blow-by-blow accounts of the vibration oftentimes, like, kids, you're not, I can't feel it yet, you're not loving enough, and I'm there on the tape, I'm saying, yeah, I can't feel it either, as I'm listening, and it's so alive. And then when she feels the breeze, you feel the breeze, and when she identifies every vibration, you feel it, and you're like, wow, yes. It's the MP3s. Oh yes, well you go on HildaCharlton.com and you can order them there. Yes, yes. And you just download them. Very easy. And then you have the meeting happening in your room, coming out of your computer. It's really quite wonderful. One thing that is good to see is that how many things that we've come to are easier now for us. At least I'm speaking for myself. But still, I've forgotten to do them. Like, for example, Hilda talks about when you're in your house and you're going from one room to the next, and say you're going to the kitchen and there's a cup there, and you could just pick it up and bring it to the kitchen with you rather than going to the kitchen and having to come back and pick up the cup and, like this. Very simple thing, but just to hear it and to remember it, you start doing it. It makes life more efficient and more holy, I would say. Another one I was just hearing, so simple, to smooth the pillows on a couch before you go to bed each day, or smooth the couch, and it does something to the air. It smooths the air and just really feels wonderful. It feels like a holy place rather than just. Before I heard that recently, I was just leaving everything as it was, and I was always wrinkled, and if I sat down I didn't bother. But in Hilda's house, which I must say I had the grace to be in for a time, we would always do that in the living room where we had sat on the couches and there were spreads or material over the couches, and we would always stop and we'd always spread that out and smooth it out so we could smooth the air before we went to sleep. The air. Yeah. And then they're also, so you can really see when you listen, it's so nice to get these reminders, and then you just kind of incorporate them. I've forgotten so many things. And of course there are also things that I have not mastered, that I need to listen to again. Like Hilda was talking about catastrophic expectations. And I was realizing today, I can work on that. Not having catastrophic expectations, because it never really, I gotta listen to the tape actually to hear more about that, but they never really happen, the way you've imagined. It's actually quite amazing. If you've ever been in a situation, just occurring to me now, where you're close to death, and I've heard this said, like, for example, God forbid, really. But I have had a couple of situations, driving situations, and everything just slows down. You're just like super present. I guess it's a survival mechanism. There's no fear. There's no fear at all. And you do what you need to do. One time I was drinking my water as I was driving, and it was one of those squeeze bottles, and I just squeezed it and it went into my throat and I couldn't breathe. I started to choke. serious, but immediately pulled over. I had to make myself make a sound, to get my breath going again. Yeah, so anyway, these catastrophic expectations are not real. They're our imaginations, our imagination. I'd like to tell a story that Hilda told me, and here it is. We were in the kitchen, and we were doing some chores, and she asked me, how is it that Nostradamus lets me into his world? And I had no idea, so I just was quiet to let her continue. But she asked me again. She said, how is it that I go to Nostradamus' world? And I said, it seems like you can go wherever you want to go. And she smiled. She said, that's true. But how? And as I had no idea, she finally said, love. She says, it's my love. And she said that she would go and she would walk with him because he was lonely, and she would comfort him. And then she said, you can tell stories like this when I'm gone. People will be interested. Actually, it's really the only story she told me. But what more is there, really, than love? I used to think after Hilda passed, and life would seem hard at times, and I would be discouraged about what I was doing, and I would think to myself, but I can love. I can always love. I mean, that's something I can do. That's something we can do. It's like, it's natural. That's something we can really, really do. Especially with our associations with Hilda and with the masters. And also recently, I don't know if I'm the last one to come into this, but I've been feeling very positive and excited about being a lighthouse, just being light, as we all are. And how important that is now in these days to know that we have something inside of ourselves. We have a goodness, we have a truth, we have love, we have positivity, we have a soul, we have a love for God, we have, whatever you want to call it, we have this force inside of us. And this is really something. This is something really important. There's so many people that don't have a way to connect. And now in this world where there's so much insanity, you even turn on the radio and it's hard to listen to the newscast, not because of what they're saying, but just the quality of their voices sometimes. There's so much there is so much out there that's not seemingly of the light or hasn't come into the light yet. So Hilda would tell us for years, we're light workers. She would painstakingly and so patiently, week after week, connect us to who we are. She would let us, wipe us off, dust us off, and constantly wanting us to go inside to that part of us that's fresh and real and true and beautiful and loving and therefore powerful. We used to say, affirmation, I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. And then Hilda would say, and don't say you're not pure, kids, because of course we are pure, we are. All of us, and we know it more than others. So, whereas before, when Hilda was alive, of course I felt fantastic after her class, and I could feel the light, I could feel the light coming out of me. The the responsibility, or even just the feeling inside of being a light worker, of being alive, of being love, of being light, that feeling 35 years later is now really, I say, yes, Hilda, you were right. I get it. I get that. I mean, I get everything, but I get this. I get it. And more than this, it gets even more exciting, because Skanda, in his book, says, life after life, we have marched together in love's might. Is there anyone who has never heard of Skanda? Okay, so we've all heard of Skanda. So life after life, we have marched together in love's might. I mean, how exciting is that? How fantastic. I never quite got this 35 years ago, you know? I mean, I was reverential and respectful, but this is really happening, and it's happened life after life. We've been doing this. One thing he talks about that I need to work on is, he says, as all great beings say, that we are one and they are one. Skanda said, I'm not just for Hindus. Anyone who picks up my book, you know, I love. And he says, we are all one. So you, humans, close in the ranks. You know, we really are one too, but it's easy in life. I've been saying that to myself this week. I get irritated, or I get annoyed at somebody, and I say, close in the ranks, close in the ranks. And wow, yeah, I mean, that's what's important, because to be in the ranks is to be in love and to be in harmony. And that's our job. He also says that manifest this earth realm into its true form in which to live. This is your mission. Mine is to see you safely through. Let's work with that affirmation for the fun of it. I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. I have the strength of 10 because my heart is pure. I'm going to read later, before the meditation, the only discourse, excerpts from the only discourse of Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar that he made in 1976. Is there anyone who does not know Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar? Okay. Okay. However, he talks about he will talk to us about using the name of God, how all holy people through the ages have thought on the name of the Lord, whatever it is, or whatever you think God is. I'm going to go back to the affirmations. Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai. This is a good one for getting the thoughts off of us, negative thoughts, for bringing us into balance and alignment, for health.
I remember when we were doing it.
Yes.
She would train us over and over again. Around, get the blackbirds away from me.
Yes.
Yes. And these are pearls.
Yeah, they are.
She actually knows these words.
Yes, yes. And for anyone who would like, there are some affirmation sheets back there. Hilda didn't use all of them with us, but she did use a number of them. And there's also Yogi Ramsarat Kumar's Discourse. So here we go, Ramakrishna. So anyone who does not know who Ramakrishna is? Good, I don't have to. we'll get right to the mantra. Okay, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Hari 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 Om, Hari 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 Om, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Hari 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 Om, Hari 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 Om, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Hari 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 Om, Hari 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 Om, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna Jai, Hari 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 Om, Hari 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 Om. The thing with these affirmations is to get a rhythm going, because that gets it into the body and the emotions. At this moment, I'm going to ask Catherine to sing her peace song for us. Let's stay in these minor interruptions. Let's stay deeply inside ourselves, holding a space of peace. I asked Danny to speak to us. You all know Danny. I believe he came to Hilda's in '72. Is that correct? Okay, that's correct. And a beloved student of Hilda's, so I'm really happy he's here with us, and he's just going to share with us.
Hi. I'm always so nervous in these situations because I was always nervous when I was around Hilda. I felt her love and energy was so vast and I felt so little. And, but she would say, stand up straight, kid. Unworthiness is useless. She often spoke of Ramakrishna, who Kathy mentioned. When I get depressed or confused or forget anything except the minutiae of minute-to-minute neurosis, one of my go-to things is the Gospel according to Sri Ramakrishna. First of all, it's so long that it takes like a year to get all the way through it, so by the time I'm ready to start again, I've forgotten it. And it's also because it's got Ramakrishna in it. And so he said, suppose a father has 5 children. One calls him Baba, some Ba, some Pa. The last can't even pronounce a word or a sound. Does the father love those who call him by the correct name more than who call him Pa or who can't pronounce it? No, he loves them all. He loves them all equally. So this I find reassuring. I always felt that even when I got things wrong, that her love was unwavering. I know that at this moment, her love is unwavering. I was listening to one of those tapes that Kathy spoke about, and she said, June 9th, 1977, 39 years ago, I have one thing to give you, and that is the grace of love. The grace of Hilda's love. Also from Ramakrishna, what need is there of penance if God is worshipped with love? And what is the use of penance if God is not worshipped with love? In other words, we don't have to feel guilty. We have to love. She would often speak of beings from other planes who joined her. My third eye, as far as I know, is not open. It still isn't as far as I know. I couldn't hear or see them with this mind, but I just made a decision early on that she was telling the truth. It wasn't even really a decision. It was. Her love I just went with it. I had no choice. It was a cosmic thing. I just went with that energy. I've never regretted it. Why not? There's nothing to join. There's no vows to make. No money involved. She never asked for anything along those lines. She has to live up to her own divine selves. A few meetings ago, Jed read a list of some of the beings that were in her room. Pericles Mountain, Skanda, Lord Erlang. I have no idea who Lord Erlang was. Chinese being. Chief Yellow Cloud. Jumbavan. They were not on Jed's list that night, but she also sometimes spoke of encounters with some of the great composers, musical composers, who she called my music men. Schubert, Schumann, Mendelssohn, Brahms, and of course Mozart. She said, they're not the highest beings I know, but I love them so much. So I just would like to say hello to them too. My life has been blessed by music. Music blesses these meetings. Apparently they're still up there or in existence in the universe. And I send them our love and gratitude. So if one decides on a personal version of reality in which invisible beings actually exist, that disembodied souls of great beings can and do bless us, it seems awfully likely to me that Hilda herself is at this meeting at this moment. Why would we be here otherwise? No offense to any of us, but let's face it, we're here for Hilda. So in between moping around about getting older, or some disappointment in my day-to-day life, I sometimes feel this intense feeling of her in my mind and heart. I find pictures of her so beautiful, and these tapes are so beautiful. I would just say, the easiest thing to do is just talk to her and ask her to help, anything. She'll do it. She loves us. We would not be here otherwise. She only chose a few. She chose the people who are here. Why? I have no idea. But what a good thing for those of us that have her. She told that story a lot about, I don't know if it's from some Bible story or something, but I always liked it, of a man who arrived in the afterlife. And his guardian angel showed him the path that he had lived, and for the most part there were 2 sets of footprints where he and the angel had walked together. But during the most difficult times, he saw only 1 set of footprints, and he said, "How could you have left me to walk alone during those painful times?" And the angel said, "Those were the times when I was carrying you. And boy, Hilda's carried me through many times. She will carry you." You know, Ramakrishna said, "You have come to the orchard to eat mangoes. What difference does it make how many branches there are on the tree, or how many leaves there are on each branch? Pick the mangoes and eat them." So, I have nothing to say except let's just open our minds and hearts, our unconscious, the parts that we don't even understand inside ourselves, just let's declare them open to Hilda right now. Imagine her voice or her eyes or her perfume, the mysterious invisible love that surrounds her. Hilda Lazuma, enter our minds, penetrate our unconscious, penetrate every aspect of our being. Wash your golden light through our fears and our emotions. Bless our bodies, bless our souls. Remind us of our eternal connection to you. Thank you, Hilda. Om Tat Sat Om. And I'm sure this will be done later, but if you would indulge me, she used to look out at the world. She had no illusions about the world. She would say, "I look across the city and I see the people shooting heroin, and I know what's happening in this world." It'd be interesting to know what she would say about this particular version of this world. But I know she would want us to send our love to our country, to this world, and particularly to anyone who is lost and suffering at this moment. May we be blessed with a fragment of her love as we have been. And the way she always said to do it was by saying the word Om. So I'm going to go with Om. Om.
You must feel this song deeply inside of us, going out to the world. Love is the ocean. I am one with thee. Once a tiny day, and now a mighty sea. Oh, love, I am one with Shanti is the ocean. Shanti, I am one with thee. Once a tiny day, and now a mighty sea. Oh, peace, with thee. Ananda. Ananda is the ocean. Ananda is the ocean. I am one Doris to speak to us. And she's been coming here for many years and will tell us her story.
I am very happy to have this opportunity to express my gratitude to Hilda and her kids, and for allowing me, an outsider, to participate in the meetings. Your acceptance, your trust, and your kind words have meant more to me than you can ever imagine. I did not have the privilege to be near Hilda or to participate in her classes. My eyes saw her holy form. My eyes saw her holy form only once, when she presented the program celebrating Baba's birthday on November 1987. And the second time, the evening when I had the privilege of meeting Jyoti, as she embraced me, Hilda was there. I saw her here, embracing me. Years later, at the East West bookstore, 5th Avenue and 14th Street, you might remember. When I was leaving the store, I felt the strong magnetic force pulling me in. I walked back because the force was so powerful, trying to figure out where this energy came from. Then, when I stopped, right in front of me was the Scandal's book. When I opened the book, I saw Hilda's picture. I realized that she was no longer with us. I have read the books. I have listened to the tapes, CDs, etc. Hilda's voice resonates in my head in a very clear way, especially when facing a difficult situation. I heard her voice rising and saying, "This is your opportunity. What are you going to do now?" If praying is talking to God, I could say that I talk to Hilda every day. In the same way I do with Lord Skanda and Jesus and Baba. I am not alone. I am very sure that they are aware of my battles. They have a way to let me know that they are not far away. On one of those bleak, sad days, when I was leaving my apartment, I found a small round emblem with a peacock feather on it, on the floor by my door. Another day, sitting at the computer, before I click on an email to read Baba's message of the day, the face of Lord Murugan appeared on the computer screen. My heart is full of gratitude, because it is only by the grace of God and the Masters, the great Masters, that I can stand here today. According to the doctors, I am partially disabled because of issues with my back. My coronary arteries have developed serious blockages, and when I went for surgery, they decided not to put the stents on. After that, I was very scared to go to sleep and afraid that I would not wake up. But I remember that Hilda helped her students when they were sleeping. And also, she helps souls when they are transitioning from this world to the next. So I pray to her every night, asking to be my guide, always, but especially at the last moment. Years ago, when my brother was in the intensive care unit, they have said he didn't have a chance, and the family was planning for his funeral. I asked Elizabeth to mourn for him here. We all did it here, on Thursday night. On Friday morning, the doctors were perplexed. They could not understand what had happened. He had recovered completely, and by noon, he was released from the hospital. I could mention many other miracles. All I know is that I believe in miracles. I see them very often. I felt her love. I always felt her love. And Hilda and Skanda are part of my life. As I talk to them like, you have no idea. I bother them very often. I want to finish with something. This is not mine, but this was written by Sima Diwan and Saida Arshan, part 2. The miracle lies knowing what you seek, knowing what you wish, knowing the perfection of the experience. The miracle lies when one is able to witness the divine presence in every moment of his life experiences. To witness the divine presence in every moment of his life experience. Thank you. Thank you.
I've been reading online Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar's, his disciples' biography of Swami. There's a plethora of free online books that are really wonderful. And not the least of which is a book by Will Silkowski. Is there anyone who doesn't know Will? Keep asking, there's no one raises their hands. Okay, well, Will was a student of Hilda's for a long time. He's passed on now. He was instrumental in bringing Hilda and Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar together. And as they say, they all are one and work together. Sai Baba, according to what I read from a devotee of Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, said that Rama lives in Tiru, and likewise Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar was very reverential towards Sai Baba. Will, I wanted to get back to Will. He wrote 2 chapters and then he stopped writing. He was interviewed by a student of Lee Lazowick who went at Swami's request. Lee went at Swami's request, and then Lee met Will briefly and then sent a student of his to interview Will. Many of the tapes, there are 4 tapes, and many sides have been mysteriously destroyed and aren't working anymore, so it's a little patchwork, but it's really very beautiful. For one thing, it really expressed Will as a holy man. I mean, I appreciated him as a holy man, which means, we all are holy too, because sometimes when we're talking, that doesn't always come across, but really, he is. And one thing he mentioned a beautiful story when Hilda brought her students there to see Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar. Swami went around and asked different students what they wanted. And when it came to David Rotman said, "I want whatever you want to give me." And Swami said, "I'll make all your decisions for you then," which struck me as so beautiful because you're in alignment then with God, period, God in you, God everywhere. I wanted to read a bit from his Discourse. It's so beautiful, and it's the only one he ever gave. Apparently he didn't really like to talk in front of people. He said, "My friends, this beggar learnt at the feet of Swami Ramdas the divine name of Rama, and to beg all of you not to forget the divine name Rama." It's a little Indian, but it does become more American as it goes on. Whatever you do, wherever you are, be like Maruti, thinking of Rama and doing your actions in this world. At every stage, we face problems. Today, one problem. Tomorrow, another problem. The day after tomorrow, yet another problem. Which is so interesting because at one point I was under the illusion that once you're realized you don't have any problems, but apparently not. And on account of facing these problems, often we get dejected, disappointed, and psychologically sick if we don't remember the name of the divine. So this beggar will beg all of you not to forget the divine name Rama. There are people who like to remember the name of Shiva. It is equally good. There are people who like to remember the name of Ganapati, equally good. Whatever name you choose, whatever form you choose, Give to this beggar what he wants. Never forget the divine. And Hilda used to tell us, you've got to keep your eye on the divine. And sometimes I would wonder, what does that look like? And this is one way. Never forget the divine. Live in the world, and the problems will be there. If we are remembering the divine name, we are psychologically sound. Maybe we feel a little about some of the problems. Even then, the intensity with which we feel if we don't have faith in God is much, much more than a man of faith, a man who remembers the name of Rama. This beggar is always begging for food, begging for clothes. This beggar will beg of you this also, and you are always giving what this beggar has begged. So this beggar begs, please don't forget the name of God. This divine name has always been of great help to all in the world. You read Kabir, Tulsi, Sur, Apar Swami, and Manakavakaka Swami about how they emphasized Nama Sivaya, repeating the name of the word. Don't forget this. This is your heart. This is your soul. Whether it be Om Namah Shivaya or Om Narayana, whether Rama, Shiva, or Krishna, whatever name you choose, form you choose, it doesn't matter. And Hilda would say, God, whatever God is to you, whatever that is. But remember the Lord with any name, with any form of your choice. Just as when there is heavy rainfall, we take an umbrella and go on doing our work in the factory, in the field, or wherever we go, for marketing and catching hold of the umbrella, we go through, even if the rain is falling. But still we work, do our work. Similarly, we have got so many problems all around. This divine name is just like that umbrella during the rainfall. Catch hold of the divine name and go on working, doing your work in the world. This beggar begs of you, and this beggar has received all he has begged of you. So this beggar thinks none of you will refuse. When this beggar begs of you, don't forget the divine name. This beggar prays to his Father to bless you all who have come here. My Lord Rama blesses you, my Father blesses you. It doesn't matter to me what name it is. All the blessings of my Father for all of you. And he says, well, that is the end. That is all. He also talks about the only thing he really left in this world. Of course, he did amazing things, and he said only a fraction of his work was on this plane, but most of it was on other planes. And he would say, this beggar, people have temples, they leave this, they leave that. All I leave is my name, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar. And when people would come to him, as they became close to him, he would give them all the same mantra. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. And he would say, you don't need to think of this beggar, this is the name of God. This is not the name of this beggar. This is the name of God. So I thought we'd sing this name. This is how they do it in India, so I find it a nice tune to remember during the day, a little easier than the one we used to sing with Joan. So I'll sing a line and then you can sing a line. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, 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 Jaya Guru Raya, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Yogiram Surat Kumar, 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 Jaya Guru Raya, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Surat Kumar, 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 Jaya Guru Raya, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Surat Kumar, 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 Jaya Guru Raya, Jaya Guru Raya. Let's try together now. Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Yogiram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. He was very connected with Hilda, and Hilda would see him in the meetings, according to what I'm listening to on tapes. I don't remember that part. And they would work with many of the same students. So he is no doubt connected with us if you want to draw on that connection. And he's here tonight, I'm sure.
And sister, I seldom see you, seldom hear you too. Preoccupied in selfish misery. And sister, open my eyes to visions pure and fair, that I may see the glory around thee. I am God's creature, of Him I am born. I feel His love within my brother, son, and sister. Now I can see you. I with all that I surrender.
Now we're going to have, how are you doing? Do you need to stand up and rest? Maybe, yes, okay, let's do that for meditation. And we have a Sacred Heart of Jesus. Take a few stretches as you sit down. We're going to have a meditation now from Hilda's tape, June 25th, 1981. 25 years ago, I believe, in 2 days. Oh, sorry, 35, thank you. Thank you. Wow. So let's begin by finding a position that we're comfortable sitting in. And be aware of your breath as you breathe in and out your nose. Feel that you're in your whole body. So you're meditating your whole self. And Jed will meditate shortly. Go within. Feel relaxed. Feel open. That you're being taken care of. That you're being with what is.
Don't close your eyes. It's a very interesting meditation tonight. Breathe into your heart chakra, breathe in, and breathe out. And breathe into your heart chakra, and breathe out. The power is coming now. I feel the wonderful essence of God that's flowing down us this moment. It's already started. I can feel it within myself. Take it, kids, tonight. Take enough to last you. Breathe into your heart chakra in the middle of your chest. Hold the light there and breathe out. Like a sunburst coming in your heart. Visualize the light there and breathe out. Come up into your forehead now, and sort of breathe into your forehead as if it has a nose. Hold it and then breathe out. And visualize the light there. Now we're going to visualize tonight. Listen to me very carefully. Be a part of what I say. Visualize in the air 3 beautiful stars in the form of a triangle. 3 beautiful stars, bright, shining, forming a triangle. It's there in the sky, 2 at the base and 1 at the top. It is in the air as a symbol of light weightlessness, a weightless light quality. Light opposed to heaviness. This triangle is a whitish color, almost without color. Represents your true state. Light, clean, bright without taint. Unattached to anything. It's up in the sky. Don't scratch, please. Don't scratch your picture glasses. Unattached to anything. Therefore it floats in the air. No strings on it, no weights. It represents you. The top star is the top of your head, and as if you're sitting in lotus position, cross-legged, the other 2 stars. In this room tonight, each one here has the ability to rise above all entanglements. Therefore, this moment, drop your troubles. Drop your troubles this moment. You sit here. Give them up. Don't open your eyes, but think of that candle on the altar. Place your troubles in that light. Burn them up. As you place it in, say the candle, woof. Now drop your worries. Any worry you have, drop it this moment. And step into the world of the divine. Drop your worries and drop your entanglements. Drop your troubles, your sicknesses, your fears, your doubts, and step with me into the land of the divine. It's just one step upwards. I stress drop your emotions. And as the energy releases within you this night, the emotional body may become stimulated, thus preventing you from further evolution. Be aware of that. Absorb the energy. Now don't put it into your emotional body this moment. Take this energy as it comes and absorb it into yourself. Absorb the energy as it passes through your body. Watch it pass through your body. Soon this great power will come in the room now. And as it comes through your body, absorb it. Don't let it go into your emotional body. Absorb it into yourself. And detach the emotional body from this power. Or become so calm, like icicle. The emotional body called the feeling body. It thrives on emotions and sensation. It thrives on fulfillment of desire. It thrives on new experiences. In your evolution, as energy passes through, as energy unleashes itself, this moment, your feeling by God body becomes stimulated and thus a knot is tied, binding you further to earthly existence. This moment becomes light, clear, free, weightless. Now watch the emotions this moment, just watch them. Now come back to the triangle and see the 3 stars glowing brightly now. The representation of your own self in form. Feel yourself as the triangle, suspended in air. Feel as yourself as suspended in air, light and weightless. Now see yourself glowing white as the stars in the triangle itself. Feel the light in your forehead. And feel that light come down through your body, cooling and quiet. Feel yourself floating in the air, free from burdens. Rise above the burdens, rise above sickness. Rise above troubles and worries and fears and doubts. Oh yes. Rise above everything this moment. This is grace which you have all earned in this year of study here. It's rightfully yours. Take this grace. Feel it this moment. See yourself glowing this moment. Feel as if you have a halo around your head. And to the left of you is a light. And to the right of you, your light is glowing outward. And the light is flowing back at you. And now in front of you, from your solar plexus, the light is shining like a searchlight in front of you. Do not doubt this. Believe, everyone here, believe in a miracle. This is not ego. From this belief in your own self, many, many other souls will be inspired. You will reach forth your hand, pull them from the pit of desolation, See yourself now aglow, pure and humble. The inspiration of the hungry who cry forth for spiritual food come to you. Now don't move your hands, but at this moment, join hands mentally with don't put your hands out. Mentally we join hands. So the whole room is holding hands mentally. For we are about to step farther along the path this moment. This moment, join hands mentally. We are holding hands as a group. Now here we go. Underneath you is a carpet of light. Under each one of you is a carpet of light. If you can, try to hear the sound of light. To some it will be loud, to others it will be fragrant, even as a smell, to others it will be brilliant. Each of you will have your own perception of the carpet of light underneath your body. Create that carpet now this moment underneath you. Now the carpet is beginning to vibrate. Perceive this vibration of energy. Allow the vibration, this pure vibration of light to penetrate your body. Let it penetrate your atoms subtly. Let it penetrate your atomic structure. This is the grace of God. Penetrating you, deeper and deeper into every socket of your eyes. It's light into the hair on your skin, even into the hair on your head. Remember to maintain mentally the holding of hands. We are a group joined together for a purpose here. Now the carpet of light has vibrated into your own structure. Feel it. Hold this vibration gently. Relax the muscles on your face. Relax the muscles of your arms. Relax the muscles on your shoulders and backs. Again, relax your faces. Let a smile come on. Release your head and the scalp. The carpet underneath you will now slowly rise. And along with it, we will also rise into a new sphere. This is the next step in your evolution, to rise out of the old into the new. Rise on this carpet now. Inch by inch.
And let us absorb the energy we are on this carpet. Feeling that we are in a new space. A new us. Enjoy it. Feel the blessing, bestowal. Of light and love. And now we're going to bring this light down so the carpet begins to descend. We're still holding hands mentally, coming into this earth realm, this new body of ours. When we come back to sitting in our chairs, we can let go mentally of the hands of our neighbors. And now let us begin our prayer for the evening. Continue it, I should say. And think of anyone in your life that you would like to put in this light. See them bathed and blessed in its radiance. And may this light go out to all the other light groups. Anyone you know who needs the light. country. And send out this to all the peoples of the world, the leaders, that they make right decisions. May hearts open into God, into love. May people feel His light and be touched. May their hearts be touched. May they know that God is real and that they are divine. Call out the name of countries, the name of concerns, political concerns.
Syria, United States, Turkey, Afghanistan,
Refugees.
Great Britain, Israel, Colombia,
The European nations.
Venezuela, Canada, India, China, Tibet, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Taiwan, Australia, New Zealand.
Now the especially downtrodden, the people in prisons, people in hospitals. Anything you can think, call out. Any concern, any prayer. Children of the world. And now let's take some moments to bring down the prototype of the new age. Let us see what it will be like, what we dream for, what we live for, what we hold the vibration of light for. So think about that in your imagination, create it in your imagination, and believe that it's, as Hilda would say, believe that you are creating it, that you are bringing it down onto this plane. Smiling children at play. Doors, houses with no need for locks. Clean air, clean water, clean earth. Hovercraft. Let it come forth from you into your imagination. Now see yourself in your life as a light, in your home, your family, your neighborhood. neighborhood, at your job, at work. Take this light, let it infuse your life. And see yourself functioning as this light. See it blessing your homes, keeping you safe. See it pouring out to the neighborhood. See it pouring forth from this church. Into streets, to the cities, into the hearts of every living being, human and otherwise. If you have a personal concern regarding your own health, see yourself in light. Know that you're made up of atoms of light. Every single atom is light. There is no matter, it's only light. And let's rest for a moment in this beautiful stillness. Holding this light for the planet. Being this light for the planet. Thank Hilda. Feel that you're receiving a special blessing from Hilda in this moment. Have a special moment with her. Feel as though we are the world. We hold the world in our hands here.
Flower in the night, she stands for truth and light. A master soul that takes my heart away. Perched high above, hands outstretched with love, breathing forth the sacred holy breath. Zuma, Zuma, so let our spirits soar to touch your distant shore. The glorious of planet Earth. A new age filled with light, with freedom, love, and right. Zumba fills this night.
Feel her inside of you.
From the point of God, within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the hearts of men. Let light be set upon earth. May light
say anything. Om Shanti, everybody. I met Hilda through Rick Jarrow, through Ron Young, and through all of you here. I met Hilda in the books and the tapes, and I met Hilda through Rabbi Gelberman and Swami Satchidananda. And in my dreams, she's tutored me so that with the second anniversary of the International Day of Yoga that we just celebrated on June 21, I've been able to bring so much of her light and the light of the Masters into the halls of the United Nations and into this world that we're living in. I am so grateful to have so many people here in community who have been doing so much in so many realms so that we can really have a shift in our consciousness and in our world, because I see that happening. And these underlying principles of yoga, like unity and interdependence and care, concern, support and friendship and solidarity and respect and dignity for all life, all beings, and everyone everywhere, is just something that has come. So I'm grateful to have all of you with me on this journey to bring this forth, and I am just so grateful to Hilda and her circle of masters, because I'm a vessel doing things through them. And join me in this in any way that you can use your light. Om Shanti. Happy Yoga Day.
Anybody else? A lot of people call me Christina, and some call me Sarah Lee. Hilda came to me when I really needed help with something major. I had never met her in the physical when she was alive. Hilda came to me when I was very much in need of help with something. A student of hers who studied with her for 14 years said he was going to help me with this, and then Hilda appeared. Like that night. Anyway, she's been with me ever since in so many ways. And more recently, she came and taught me a song prayer meditation. And I don't know that there's time for the meditation part, but it's a peace meditation. No, just it's a peace meditation in the middle of this, where again, like we were before, you visualize and see everybody just North and South Korea is what she started with at the time. That was especially big in the news, and just see everybody laying down their arms and opening their hands from fists and hugging each other and whatnot. I'm Rosa Ravino. I just want to share with you an affirmation that Hilda gave me when I first met her. I was with Satya Sai Baba in 1969, and the day before I left India, someone told me, if you go to New York, you must call this lady, and Hilda and the number. So I was very nostalgic when I got back, and I called her and she said, come over. She was thrilled to hear my stories, and I immediately said, oh, this lady is really far out. I'm going to be close to her. So I said, well, it would be nice if we could get together at least once a week. And we were like 3 people. And she said, yes, let's start meeting on Thursdays. And that's how it started. And then she gave me this affirmation, which I've used with children love it. And it goes like this. I am God's perfect child. I am happy. I am healthy. I am joy-giving.
Tonight was a real Hilda class. Anyone that didn't make it to one of those classes, this was a Hilda class. Thank you.
All right then. Is anyone else? Jyoti. Sorry, Lucy.
Kathleen was talking about Will, and one of my favorite memories of Will was one time up at the land, and It was just in the old White House. All I remember is Will wanted to dance, and we were there just in a little room on the second floor and dancing with just a few people, ecstatically.
Well, let's stand and we'll end with our theme song. Let there be peace on earth.
There be peace on earth, and let it begin with us. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be.
Use the microphone.
Sorry, thank you. We're all going in very many directions.
Hilda would stop us right away.
That was a lot of directions. Okay, so what do we go this way to start? So we go. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with us.
Let there be peace on earth, for peace that was meant to be, with God as our Father. Brothers are we. Let me walk with my sisters in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be a moment now. With every step I take, this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it
Happy did we meet, happy do we part, happy will we meet again.